Hey everyone. Decided to not let my countdown go all the way down, so figured I would just see what's going on. The Had a little bit of trouble with a few things, so it's kind of frustrating. So I seem to have gotten some common error that everybody seems to get at one point in time or another, where stream info won't update. Not quite sure why. So that was kind of frustrating. So I finally got it updated, clearing cookies and logging in again and trying some stuff, but not sure why it took forever. So gonna go ahead and get our stream game, our 7 Days to Die started. So this is Bondar JR, new streamer. I started streaming. I streamed last night and streamed for I don't know, about an hour and 45 minutes. So playing 7 Days to Die, kind of a vanilla play through, and so we're gonna try and get that taken care of. I'm gonna go ahead and cut over this so you can actually see what we're doing here. So my buddy Nick's supposedly gonna join us, so we'll see if he gets in. But yeah, I also have some issues. It seems like it's accusing me of having copyrighted music on there, on my starting soon screen and my ending soon screen, which I downloaded music from non-copyrighted sources, so that's kind of frustrating. But so yeah, so we're just kind of trying to see what's going on. I did move around the dialogues a little bit, so to try and not cover up some of the things I was telling you guys about. So hopefully this will work out a little better. Just kind of waiting for my buddy Nick to join us, but I haven't seen him yet. So, Nick, if you're there, let me know. But not seeing you on, so shows just one viewer, which I think is me. So I need to figure out what that's about. But yeah, so we'll take a look at this. But kind of hoping he would join. So, but anyway, I guess we can go ahead and get started, and he'll join us when he can. Not sure where he's at. Actually, yeah, let me see what I can do here. So yeah, just shows I have one viewer, which I think is me. So. Definitely gonna get out of this. Oh, now I see Nick. Hey Nick, how are you? Sorry, I was wondering where you were at. So yeah, Nick has joined us. So, or maybe you are the one viewer. I see one viewer. Wasn't sure who it was. So anyway, I'm gonna do continue game. I'm gonna select our live streaming one. Kind of logged off yesterday when right after we kind of got back to our temporary makeshift base. So like I said, I moved around some of the windows to kind of get a better layout so I'm not covering up stuff I'm telling you about. Didn't realize that until I actually tried to look at my video, and I apologize for the late start today. For some reason, I guess there's a common Twitch bug where it will not update your stream info. And I eventually got it fixed, but it was kind of a pain. So, but anyway, we're in desperate need of water, so we definitely want to try and figure that out. One thing I'm thinking, since it's only 2 o'clock, is I'm actually going to run over here. So what we did is we dropped all our stuff off. You can see our inventory's kind of pared down. I actually built a chest over here. Put all the excess stuff in it that we can use when we get to that. I'm going to run here to my quest marker. So the quest that we picked up is buried supplies, which is usually one where you just have to do some digging. So not really a hard one, kind of a good one to start off with. You can actually make a shovel from basic materials, so that's one thing we're going to try. So Nick's asking, are you into Dune? So I actually, as a kid, I tried to read the book Dune multiple times, could never get through it. I've wanted to see the movie, the old movie. I guess there's a movie from 1990s that actually had Patrick Stewart in it. I'm a huge fan of Patrick Stewart, his work on Star Trek, but I have never seen that movie, and I know there's a new Dune that has come out since then. I guess kind of like a phase 2 kind of thing. So, hey, look at this. There's a stump. Sorry, I lost my train of thought on you, Nick, but I am going to try and take care of that guy. The stumps are where we can get honey if you get really lucky, which so far I haven't been really lucky. And no honey. Honey will allow you to get rid of infection. That's kind of nice. No arrow. So we're going to get over here. We might find another stump. Trash bag. Yeah, we're not finding anything good in trash bags. I'm going to try and get over here and dig up these supplies. So I was talking yesterday about the stamina bar and those things. Unfortunately, it was covered up by my webcam, so sorry about that. So yeah, you can see now the blue one is the stamina bar, the red one is the health bar. So they're a little easier to see. Did some shifting around of stuff. Actually, there's some coal, so I want to mark that on the map. But as I mentioned yesterday, coal becomes a pretty big commodity towards the later part of the game. We need to make bullets. So I kind of want to mark those places down. Ooh, there's a zombie. And he kind of scared the daylights out of me. Sneaking up on me. Luckily, it's a crawler. But unfortunately, he's not cooperating. Alright, so when you get close to a quest marker, it kind of makes that sound. And then you actually have this. So when you actually click on this, it begins the quest. So until that time, you can kind of move around, do stuff. It's always a kind of a good idea to pick up resources that are around here, because once you click that, it'll actually reset kind of the environment. So if there are a couple bird's nests, things of that nature, they might reset, and actually you'll get another one, which is kind of nice. It doesn't happen so much with these, but it does happen with the quests that are in houses, because you can actually loot the house and then start the quest, and it'll reset everything in the house. So you can see here, it's giving me kind of a dig radius to say where it is, and actually it's about to rain on us, which is going to cause some problems. I am going to make a stone shovel, which is kind of not very endurance wise, doesn't really last very long, but it'll get the job done here. Unfortunately, we're really hungry and really thirsty, so our stamina is going to take pretty big hits. Yeah, so shame I can't drink the rain. That doesn't quite work. Yeah, this is not working. Do I have anything? I don't have anything. Yeah. The rain does not treat the same as darkness. So since it's still daylight, it won't treat it like it's dark, even though it looks dark. Oh, this is ridiculous. It's going to take us forever. Trying to think of where else we could get some water. Very hungry. It's compromising my stamina. Which is really going to cause us problems. So as you're digging down, thunder is actually wreaking havoc on my hearing. But as you dig down, and so it's actually lowered my maximum stamina by a lot. But as you dig down, for every section that you remove, it'll actually kind of cause the circle to come in further. Not every section, but every so many sections. Yeah, this is ridiculous. One of the things that's very common with doing these buried supply ones. So one nice thing about the buried supplies is normally there's stuff in there to eat and sometimes to drink. So that's one of the reasons why I kind of came this way to try and do this. This is hopefully going to help us solve this current problem. But this is ridiculous. As you can see up in the top right hand corner, it's actually telling us we have to stay within 25 meters. We're right now within 0.6 meters, so which means we're pretty close. One of the things I don't like about these is sometimes it shifts, so when you're digging a certain section, it'll shift and start digging another section. But as each group disappears, there's a possibility that zombies will spawn, which is this stamina thing is a real problem. So I'm going to try and get it so it actually lowers my circle a little bit. But this is almost unusable, because my stamina is so low. Plus I don't have any points in Treasure Hunter. Actually kind of makes it so that you find them a little quicker. Miner 69er I think works. Everyone starts something. Increased tool damage, block damage, stamina costs are reduced. So I'm going to go ahead and select that one because that'll make the stamina cost reduced. So hopefully maybe that'll help some. Here any second it should tell me that no. Okay, so it says I'm getting closer to the treasure. Now it didn't spawn any zombies, so that's good, but you can see the circle kind of came in a little bit. We're actually still in the middle, so that's kind of nice. But if we kind of position ourselves, kind of looks like maybe we want to go this way. Oh, there it is. So I usually don't find it that fast, but as you can see, we've got some stuff here we can drink. I'm going to use this. I'm going to actually, that's murky water, but I'm going to drink this, which will hopefully solve my stamina problem. I'm going to eat that. I'm going to eat this salmon. And then when I grab this, so this is the box, the supplies that we were picking up. So when I grab this, it's actually going to spawn some zombies. So I want to be able to get out of the hole quick, because they will trap you in the hole. And when they trap you in the hole, you are trapped. Alright, somebody's over there. What's he sneaking up on me for this way? Went over his head. There's a chicken over there, but I really don't care about the chicken at this point. Alright, he's dead. There's one over there. Let's see if we can get a one-hit kill on him. Ooh, nice shot. Yeah, so it actually generated quite a few. Which this is only a level 1 quest. I'm kind of surprised it generated this many. Oh, come on. I mean, he's a fat guy. Surely ought to be able to hit him. There we go. Alright, I'm going to run up here. See if this guy has an arrow stuck in him. Where'd he go? Alright. I don't know where he went. Got to be careful I don't fall back in the hole. Try and collect some arrows. So I guess the rest of them wandered off. So now the quest marker has actually changed. So it shows that it's heading me back to the trader, which I kind of want to get to him before he closes. Nice one-shot kill. No arrow. Our stamina has gone up a little bit because of drinking and eating, which is kind of nice. But unfortunately, you don't want your stamina to go down too far. I really would like to find another stump so we can get a chance at at some honey. Because the honey might solve our infection problem. Let's see these bird's nests. Birds' feathers are always a major need, so I want to turn them down. There's some pieces of a bow. You can actually make better bows than this primitive one. I usually use this primitive one for quite a while. There's some metal, which we can harvest. I don't see another stump, which would be really nice. I don't believe I've ever found honey in a trash, but I suppose it's possible. There's another one that we could do, since we have points to spend. There's one called Lucky Looter. Lucky Looter here. This actually increases your chances of finding stuff. So that's another one that I try to do from time to time. This is a stripper. I'm not hitting her for some reason. No, she's... Back up a little bit. Oh, come on. Like point blank range. Oh, now this is getting ridiculous. Since she's seen me. Oh, now this is getting really bad. Since she's seen me, I won't get any sneak damage anyway. You can see she's a stripper, so there are strip clubs in the game. Let the strippers roam around whether there's a strip club or not. Bird's nest. Screwing around with these bird's nests. I might not make it to the trader in time, but here's the trader. Trader usually has entrances on all 4 sides. For ease of entry, you just kind of find them. There's the door. Like I said, you want to make sure you close it when you come in, because zombies will wander in. And I've been told they can kill him
Welcome. Congratulations.
So
Here's
here,
your reward,
so
sucker.
now it gives us different things we can do. It would have been nice if it had given us some water, but no such luck. Armor Pocket mod schematic is actually pretty nice. That's the one that's kind of an advanced one you can add to armor and stuff. Will increase your carrying capacity. The painkillers are also nice, but I've already got some painkillers, so I'm going to take that one. See if he has any more. So there's another buried supplies.
But maybe I'll change. Can't say I'm not surprised.
And then I'm going to see...
Good luck, kid.
What did I get from him? So I got 560 coins. So I'm going to go ahead and see if he's got something that might help me out, like some water, which would be in the food. He does have water, 120 each, so I'm going to go ahead and buy those since we're desperate. Yucca juice is another one. It's a little more expensive. Also, he's got a cooking pot for 600, but I don't have enough for that. Now, what if I sell these? That's only 60 each. Actually, it's 60 for both. He won't buy the sand. If I have 50 of them, he'll buy it, but he won't buy it otherwise. I'm going to need the clay. Clay's what you get. That's the dirt that you get in the game. So, and you need that to build your forge and stuff. But, yeah, I don't have enough for the cooking pot. So, what we'll do... Since we got a couple waters.
Shit, man. I treat you that good, and you don't even fucking tip me.
Yeah, and there he goes swearing again at me. So yeah, if you actually try, this is one we kind of talked about yesterday. If you try to attack him, first of all, it won't let you go back there. But you can't hit anything in here. It's all kind of protected. But let's see. Yeah, the spear doesn't reach. I think if I try to shoot him, it just doesn't do anything. Waste my arrows. So yeah, unfortunately. Now, I have been told that the zombies can kill him. Hey, there's a truck over here that I didn't search. Maybe we'll get lucky. So I just heard something squealing. That's usually a rabbit that gets caught on the barbed wire. Around the trader here is barbed wire. And so, it could be a rabbit that got... Oh, my lord, that's a herd. Alright, let's go this way. So, yeah, so this is kind of a random thing that happens from time to time. There's a herd of zombies that are coming. And as you can see, there's about 20 of them, which would give us some good experience, but it's almost dark. So, I'm actually going to go back to my bed over here. I haven't found enough. I actually see that house up there, and I'm wondering what that is. So I'm wondering about maybe going up there and checking that out. Some more clay. Kind of harvest all these things. Let me shoot this girl. Really not having a whole lot of luck with the shooting today. Yesterday I was on fire. Bird's nest. Always want to search the cars. You might get lucky. There's somebody coming down the road. So there's fists. This teaches you how to fight with your fist. I don't want that. Brass is always a good one. I can sell it back to the trader. Makes it's also something used to make bullets. What's the questions about, Nick? I see your question mark. Ooh, lockpicks. Lockpicks are always good. Oh, how did I bowl? So you guys probably see my shirt. This is one of my bowling shirts. So tonight was bowling night. I didn't change before I started streaming, especially since it took me 45 minutes to figure out how to set my streaming settings, which was kind of frustrating. But actually, I bowled pretty well tonight, so it was a good night. It was a good night. I was above my average by, I don't know, 40 or 50 pins for the night, so it was a pretty good night. Normally, I'm lucky if I make my average. So tonight was a good night. that's a nice shot, but unfortunately it didn't kill him. Getting ready to get dark, and he's running. I don't know why he's running. It ain't dark yet, buddy. You shouldn't be running. Alright, here's another car down here. Let's check this out. Oh, it's a burned out car. Can't loot it. So I'm wondering what this is up here. I'm going to go up here and check this building out. Actually, our team doesn't have a name. Our team is named Team 24. There were 24 lanes in the house, and we were the last team to join this league, and we're named Team 24. Kind of been a item of contention for a while, but the league's almost over, so our league will end here in a couple weeks in April, and so at this point it doesn't seem to make any sense to name it, but we were actually in second place for a very long time. Actually, let me use this. Throw the sand away. Actually, I got enough to sell them now, so maybe I'll hold on to that. I'm going to scrap this. I'm actually going to use this to make some iron arrows. If we come across a feral or something, we'll use those, but I did not get a 200 tonight. I had a 189, a 172, and my third game was a 126. But my average is a 151, so I cleared for the night, so which is a good night. Doesn't always happen. But I had a lot of trouble putting things together. So there's barbed wire up there, so there's got to be something inside here. Oh, I don't know what. Being that it's about to get dark. Oh, it's a military base. Okay, so this is a really nice one. So you can see here it's showing that it's 3. Look up in the top right hand corner there, it's showing that it's 3 red, which is probably a little beyond our ability right now, but being that I don't always pay attention to those, there's a soldier in there. So I'm actually going to shut this, and I'm going to try and shoot him through the door. If I can aim at the hole. Sounds like somebody else is coming. Oh, there's somebody crawling. So hopefully I can get enough. Ah, now it's dark. Uh-oh, now he's running. Oh, no, we're surrounded. See if we can lose him. Oh, there is a stump, so let's kneel down here. I'm going to try and get this stump, so we're running for our life. I'm actually the number 2 guy, so not the lead off, not the anchor. Everybody on the team, I think, has over 200 average except me. But they're really enjoying my handicap, so. Alright, so there's the soldier, I think. So I managed to lose him. But of course, as soon as I shoot one of these, then they'll all start running again. Now, the soldier actually got shot multiple times. So if I manage to hit him again, I might be okay, but I'm running out of arrows. So let's see what we got here. I'm gonna make some more stone arrows. Yeah, we may as well go ahead and make them all. That fat guy is also one of the more advanced zombies, so I don't really want to shoot him unless I have to. Oh, there's a deer. So here's something that's kind of nifty that they just recently did. If you shoot an animal at night, I don't know if it works during the day or not. For some reason I can't hit the deer. But if you shoot an animal, all the zombies will run to it and start devouring it. So, since I can't seem to hit the deer, which is usually not a problem. There it is. So now he fell. So you see how they all kind of jumped on him? So I can actually shoot them because they're focused on him. And since it's a deer, it'll take him a little while to devour him. Well, not that long. Missed again. Alright, I hit him. Sneak damage. Hit him again. Fortunately, like I said, he's kind of an advanced zombie. Alright, he's dead. Good. Let me see if he got any arrows in him. Alright, so I got some arrows out of him. So yeah, unfortunately I didn't get any meat out of the deer because she's dead. Because the deer got devoured by the zombies, but that's alright. It served its purpose. This guy's over here. Let's see if we can hit him. Oh, nice shot. One shot kill. See if he's got an arrow stuck in him. There's still a soldier around here somewhere who should be pretty wounded. No arrow. Okay. See if we can find that soldier. The reason I was trying to get into that guardhouse is I think there's a water cooler in there, which might help me out. Ooh, there's another stump. So let me see about checking this stump out. So right now we're at 12% infection. So I'm pretty sure the honey... Oh, she died. The honey will only get me down like 5%, but it takes time, so it'll at least buy me some time. No, no honey. Of course not. There's my arrow. Alright, where'd this soldier go? Oop, there's another stump. Ooh, there's a snake. I almost walked on him. He's dead. Go ahead and harvest him up. Get me some more meat and some more leather. Alright, so I'm going to get this stump. Hopefully one of these guys is going to give me some honey. Still no honey. Yeah, the chances of finding honey is really remote, I believe, but I usually get lucky. I usually don't get infected. That dog infected me, so that was where I kind of... Which is kind of a common thing with the dogs. Any of the animals, they seem to infect pretty quick. No. So I have a couple of dachshunds. For those who, you know, I'm a big animal lover. I got a couple dachshunds. I have a kind of heavy-set one named Benedict. He was the first dachshund I had this time. And then he has a sister named Abigail. She's about half his size. She is the oldest, even though we got her later. She pretty much runs the house, even though she's smaller. Yes, she's older. I'm not really sure why. He kind of defers to her, but yeah, Nick's asking if Benedict watches my stream. And no, a lot of times he sits in here with me, but he's not a real... for some reason, I don't know. My dogs, they don't watch TV. They don't really watch the screens. I've heard from different people that some animals can see the screen, some can't. Mine do not seem to... Oh, the soldier's back inside. Oh, no. Well, that backfired. Come on. Alright, he's down, but he's not dead. My arm is sprained. Oh, excellent. Oop, I missed. Not a good thing. Okay. Yeah. Come on. Draw. Oh no, my bow needs repair. So I'm heavily infected now. Got multiple people chasing me. All right, I'm gonna kneel down so he doesn't see me. I'm gonna try and repair my bow here quick. All right, and then we'll see if we can. Ah, he's dead. All right, we got some sneak damage on him. So yeah, I didn't expect him to be back inside that guardhouse. That was pretty bad. So we are pretty damaged. So if we go here and look at the thing, it shows I have a sprained leg and a sprained arm. And I'm thirsty. Actually, I can fix the thirsty. I'm going to let that drink go down. See if that actually gets rid of the thirsty. There's some trash. I saw there was... let's scrap these. Saw there was a... Oh, raining again. I saw there was a water cooler in there before I noticed his feet sticking out. I'm going to try and get that. What is that? That's trash. So hopefully it's got some actually purified water in it, which actually does a really good job. So it says I'm still thirsty. Let's go ahead and use that other water. But I probably need to make a splint to fix my arm. Oh, there's some more lockpicks. Lockpicks come in handy. You can actually make them on one of the things. Oh, I must repair it. So, murky water really didn't help me. What's in the desk? Nothing important. Says I must repair. Oop, 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 oop. Hopefully he goes past. We're gonna die. Come on, draw. Alright, so we died. Horribly unpleasant. Glad I didn't waste all my things. Of course, I wasted all my water, so I'm going to say spawn on my bed. And you spawn with none of your stuff. It drops it all where you died. So, luckily, our body, and you can see on the compass there, it's got a marker that shows where our body is. Unfortunately, it's a good bet that the zombie that killed us might still be hanging around. So since I don't have any clothes, I'm cold, which will start to leech away my stamina. We're going to try and get over here without getting any zombies chasing us, since it's the middle of the night and they run. And we'll see. So there you can see it just popped up on the UI once you get less than 100 meters away. Hopefully the fat guy's not still there. Normally when you die, you actually get what they call a resurrection deficit. And you have to obtain enough XP to overcome that deficit. In our case, since it's our first death and it's only day 2, they didn't seem to really, they didn't give it to us, so which is kind of nice. If we die again, I'm sure we'll get it. I'm going to go ahead and grab these things because I want to try and, if the fat guy is over there, I want to give him a chance to go away. Oh, you can die forever. So yeah, there's no limit on how many times you die. That just keeps making your resurrection bonus higher and higher and higher. Or your resurrection deficit higher and higher and higher. So you'll end up having to get 3 or 4 levels to offset your death deficit, which is kind of frustrating. but it will allow you to eventually overcome it. And there's my backpack, which is have everything that I had on. So if I just take R, it'll try to put everything back in the same places. It says I'm encumbered. I want to repair my axe. It doesn't put everything in the same place here in your inventory, but it puts everything in the same place here on this, which, ironically, I should have sold that cash. That would have made me some more money, which would have been really nice. But 3 would have been my bow, so let's put my bow here. And so, yeah, we're only 1 overburdened, which is not too bad. Okay, so this one said it had to be repaired, so as I need steel to repair it, so I don't have any steel. I'm not going to bother with any steel. We are not going to go through this army post at night. That is kind of a suicide mission. I am going to try and kill some of these zombies. As there, I got level 4, which will give me another point. Which I want to actually log in here and see what kind of points I have left. I'm going to crouch down so nobody sees me. So we've got 3 points available. So Deadeye is actually, so if we go, yeah, so we're in Perception. Deadeye is a gun one. Demolitions experts, explosives, of course. Spear Master actually works with a spear, so I probably will take that one. Animal Tracker is kind of nice. It lets you track small animals. Thought I heard somebody walking. Lets you track small animals. Penetrator kind of teaches for guns and stuff how to penetrate people's armor. Most of the zombies don't have armor. Some of the higher ones do eventually. So on day 7, if you die, it actually stops day 7. So it doesn't, I mean, it just stops the zombie spawning. It still keeps it at the same time frame, but yes, so you don't have to try and overcome them hoarding you. Once you die, the horde stops. So that's kind of nice from that perspective. But Lucky Looter I already talked about, helps us loot other things. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Treasure Hunter kind of narrows down that circle. So there are also buried treasure in the game, and so that narrows down that circle. So if you have levels in Treasure Hunter, will do that. Salvage operations, actually anything you salvage will actually give you more resources, or if you're using a wrench, a ratchet, or impact driver, give you more resources. Wrench is a real key piece later on. Boomstick, shotgun, pummel Pete is if you're hitting with your fist, which I don't do very much. Skull Crusher is a sledgehammer, don't use very much. Heavy armor allows you to use heavy armor without the negatives. Pack Mule we already talked about, that increases your thing. Master Chef is also a good one. It actually gives you some points to food recipes, and it supposedly will help you find cooking books more often. Miner 69 we mentioned, that actually helped lower the stamina so that I could actually find the buried supplies. Brawler is another one for fighting. Machine Gunner kind of makes sense. Huntsman will actually, you'll get more meat, bone and leather from stuff, which is kind of nice. Well insulated, you don't get cold as much or hot as much. And so living off the land allows you to harvest more crops, which we haven't gotten into crops. Pain tolerance keeps you from, the more health you lose as your health got low. And when that fat guy was beating on me and my health got low, it was causing me not to be able to draw my bow and things of that nature. Healing factor kind of lets you heal faster. Iron Gut lets you be able to eat just about anything. So in this case, that would help us with you get more benefit from food, and you actually use less oxygen when diving, so you can actually swim. Cardio is kind of a good one. This one will actually help you so you learn to run better, and it doesn't use as much stamina, so this is always a really good one. I've only got 1 point left, so I want to see. Archery, I already put 1 in. Gunslinger works with all guns. Deep cuts is if you're using a knife. Run and gun is where you can actually shoot on the run. You get huge negatives if you're shooting on the run. Light armor is same as heavy armor. It's just for the light armor. So, parkour I've never quite understood, but I think it does some acrobatic stuff. Allows you to do some special things, which I've never really looked into. Hidden Strike is kind of nice. This one will allow you to, when your sneak attacks, you'll actually deal more damage. So this is actually a really good one. Same with From the Shadows, makes you make less noise. So it's actually daylight now, that's what that sound is. Electrocutioner is when you're working with electric, which is definitely a later thing. Robotics, calculated attack, those are all later. Better Barter, this helps with the trader. Daring Adventure, in the case of this, when you'll get more reward quests. So he'll give you, instead of 3 options, he'll give you like 4. Physician's a really good one. This one helps with healing stuff. Advanced Engineering is the other one that really helps. This actually helps you with get workstation books, which is what we really need now, because we really need to get a forge. And Lockpicking is another one that I like. Grease Monkey lets you build as we talked about, bicycle, mini bike. Building them takes a whole bunch of resources. A lot of times if you just do a lot of quests, you'll eventually get them. And of course these are the books, which we found a couple of them. I am going to take the Advanced Engineering because I really need to find engineering books and get our forge so that we can make a pot. So we are soaking wet, but it is daylight now, so nobody will be running. Fortunately, the rain is really loud. I'm going to stand back up. I'd really like to go through this army base, but this army base is going to be huge. So I'm probably going to forego that and head back to my bed, which I think is down this road. Or we can actually go and dig up this buried supplies, which is probably a good idea. Give us something to do. Get us some more experience. I thought I heard a dog. Dogs make a very distinct sound, so definitely panic when I hear a dog. They also track you down fairly quickly. I'm going to try and get this. As you, what's that? Thought I saw something move. There's a stump. Oh, I'm not infected. So that's another advantage to dying. Man, that thunder is loud. That's another advantage to dying. Is the infection is gone. So that's kind of nice. So we didn't really have to come up with a way to get rid of the infection. We just died and it got rid of it for us. There's a chicken. I really need to find me some honey just so I have it in case I get infected again. There's honey. So yeah, so this is honey. Shows that it's you select it. It tells you that it cures infection. It cures up to 5%. So we were at like 12% when ours was there. So it wouldn't have cured it, but it would have gradually went down to 5%. Would have gone down by a factor of 5%, and that would have prevented it from going up for a period of time. It would have given us a chance to be able to look for more honey or look for. There's also antibiotics. I think the antibiotics cure like 25%. Then there's like herbal antibiotics that you can make. Those kind of cure up to, I think, 15%. But yeah, there's all kinds of stuff. So I'm going to get out of this rain because then I'll probably stop yelling. Oh, there's another stump. Usually by end game time, I usually have half a dozen honeys, which are kind of nice. Usually, if you catch it as soon as you get it, as soon as you get infected, if you eat a honey, then you don't have to worry about it. It doesn't really affect you that much. Ooh. Let me go ahead and shoot this guy before he sees me. Oh, he already saw me, so at least he's not running. And this guy's weaving back and forth, so you got to kind of time your shot. Oh, look, he's got it stuck right through his head. And he's dead. Alright. So, the buried supplies are over here. I'm going to go and collect those because that'll give us probably some more water. Or some more drink. Maybe not be water. It might be some other drinks, but work the same way. And also some more food, since we don't have a pot yet. Highly unlikely there'll be a pot in the buried supplies, and it'll also give us some more money, so which might give us enough to buy a pot. Once we buy a pot, that'll solve our problems. But I hate to buy one, because I guarantee as soon as I buy one, the very next building we go in, we'll find 3 pots. So that's usually the way it works. All right. Well, you have a good one, Nick. Thanks for joining. I appreciate it. I'm probably going to be on here for a little bit longer. Since I got such a late start, I want to at least try to stream a little bit. I can't see how long the stream is, unfortunately, so. But gotta figure out some of those things. Have a good one, and thanks for joining. I appreciate it. Here's the buried supplies. We'll go ahead and dig these up. It's in a mountain area, so it's liable to be rocky, which is going to cause some problems. Breathing heavy since my stamina. I'm going to go ahead and grab this bird's nest. I think I see some trash over here. I'm going to grab this. Once I start doing the quest, where'd it go? There it is. Once I start doing the quest, I can't move outside that area, or it'll fail the quest. So I want to make sure I got it. So let's see, I think 8 was my shovel, which is still pretty good. We actually did a pretty good job finding that last one. Yeah, so this one shows we're 1.5 meters away, which is a lot further. One thing you want to make sure of when you're doing these is that you don't dig yourself into a hole that you can't get out of, which is very easy to do. Because if you end up spawning or taking out a block like that, and that happens to be the block that causes it to check if it's going to spawn zombies, if it spawns some zombies and you're stuck in the hole, it makes it real difficult to get out. And then they fall on top of you and just start beating on you. And if you die, you definitely failed the quest, so, which is never fun. Especially after you dug a big old hole. Help, look at that, it's right there. Man, I'm getting lucky with these. So I'm going to go ahead and see. So there's a food one. And there's a drink. And there's something I can eat. And then I'm going to hit R, which grabs everything. And I'm going to jump up here. And you see it spawned a whole bunch of zombies. There's a stump. So I'm going to try and get that stump here in a second. And I want to kill these guys off first. Did not give me sneak bonus with her. Probably because she was spawned from the quest. He's dead. Alright, she's dead. Let me see if I can take this one out. Oop. She's dead. Alright, let's go collect our arrows. Alright, not too bad. So it only spawned 3. There's another one over here that I saw. He didn't see me. Yeah, he's way down there. So let's get this first. But yeah, kind of always good to have some honey on hand. And always have some extra honey, which is kind of nice. So we talked about the cotton. This chrysanthemum here, you can harvest that with your axe. And this is goldenrod. These make drinks. Of course, it requires you to have water and to have the pot, which we don't have yet. So I'm not going to go ahead and harvest those yet because it'll just take up inventory space until we get that solved. But that was a really bad shot. Ooh, nice shot. Oop, you dodged that one. This one's kind of like a biker dude. He has a helmet on that actually protects him some. And he's running. Oh, miss. Come on, draw. Oh, I missed again. Alright, he's going to get back up because I didn't get any experience. And he's going to get up again. Oh, my goodness. He's taking a lot of hits. Alright, he's dead. But he's an advanced one. You see, we got 750 for him. So, let's go ahead. Now, where is my quest marker? There it is. Alright, so we're going to run back to the trader. Oop. Collecting stuff on the way. And we are going to turn this in and hopefully use the money to buy a pot. Because the pot is actually starting to cause us some real problems now. So. Alright, so this one here is the nitrous that we talked about earlier. It is the second component in the gunpowder. So I'm going to mark this one. I think that's how it's spelled, but I'll know what it means. So when it comes time to make gunpowder, I'll be looking for all those markers I put on the map to be able to get the cold and the nitrous. Two of them combined make gunpowder, which is a real good middle game type item to be able to make. It comes in very handy for making bullets. So, yeah. Game's progressing pretty good so far, other than me not finding a pot. And dying once was not intended. Oh, nice shot. He's still making noise after he's dead. Interesting. You can see these ones down here, these kind of square ones. This is lead, which is also used in bullets. Used for the actual bullet part of the bullet. Lead is also acquired when you salvage stuff. A lot of things give lead, so. Miss. Yep. Alright, he's dead. There's a stump over there, so that's why I want to go over there and get that stump, because never turn down stumps. I think they spawn kind of randomly while you're running around, so always good to collect all of them. So I got another honey there. That was nice. Shoot this guy. Oh, nice shot. I don't think he's dead. Did he die? He did die. Huh. Shot his leg off. No arrow, though. So I'm going to go over here and turn this in. Since it is 8:35, he should be open. I think he opens at 7. Oh, there's another stump there, right outside the trader. How did I miss that? Might not have been there before. They have spawned since then. Looks like there's a gun store over there, which will be a nice one to loot. I try to do all the building stuff during the day because the zombies run at night, and if you get caught in the building, kind of close quarters, if they start running at you, you really can get killed quick.
Oh, well,
Alright, so this guy's
we got
offering
ourselves
us
a real-life hero, and now he wants to be paid.
offering us shotgun shells, which we don't have a shotgun. Offering us 7.62 ammo. We don't have a gun for that yet either. Cooling mesh mod is kind of nice, but not that big of a deal. Probably going to take the painkillers, since that's literally the only good one there. And I'm going to see if he has any other jobs. He's got another buried supply.
If you want work, I'd say it's been an honor to work with you. But
Buried supplies kind of giving us our kind of some of the stuff that we need. So let me see. So I don't have 50 of those, but I do have 50 of the sand. So I'm going to sell those. What else? machine gun parts. I could sell those. I don't really need those. Probably need them later. That's rifle parts. We might actually want to build a rifle. So I got 926. So that will get me, I think it's under food. Yep, cooking pot. So let's go ahead and buy a cooking pot, which I hate to buy a cooking pot. But you could use just 200. Yeah, I don't want to buy that. With a cooking pot, I can make some water. What else? It got painkillers. So home cooking. It doesn't have any. I'm gonna buy the home cooking one. So buying the manuals is always a good idea because that helps boost your skill levels. And so we actually want to have some better.
Cha-ching! Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, so that's the first time he didn't swear at me. But yeah, buying the books will actually boost your levels. So we might actually. So we actually did. We unlocked cornbread and goldenrod tea. So goldenrod tea is a nice one that we'll be able to make, which is kind of nice. I was gonna sell him this money. Yeah. So this paper cash. He gave us 9 coins for the paper cash, which is kind of nice. So. Yeah, so we're just going to hold on to the rest of this stuff.
Be careful out there.
So now
You wouldn't want to get hurt.
we're going to go back to our place. And use this pot to make some water. Oh, wrong way. Oh, there's a fat lady. Sorry. I don't know what the politically correct way to say it would be, but yep, I went overhead. Ooh, right in the face. Come on, get up. She's one of the more advanced zombies. Oh, and there's a loot bag. Excellent. It's a blue loot bag. I'm not sure if the blue ones are better or the other ones. Actually, it looks like maybe the blue ones are better. There's beer, which I mentioned the other day. I don't do a whole lot with, but the blue loot bags. There's also yellow loot bags. On day 7, you can get a lot of loot bags, but yeah, the blue. I'm not sure which one's better, blue or yellow. I'm a little overburdened, so I'm going to try and get rid of some stuff here. So we got glue. All this stuff can go. Eggs, meat, clay, bullets I don't need. Those are basic stuff. I'm going to hang on to those. So these are the basic stuff that I want to hang on to. So now I'm going to rearrange this stuff. So your basic supplies is your stone, the plant fibers, and the wood. Put those in. So since I died, it kind of screwed up everything. So, and then you have, these are the salvage resources, which is the iron, the brass, and the lead. And then here's our cloth. This is our arrows, which I'm going to need to make some more arrows. Here's our honey and our painkillers, which is a healing thing, and our lockpicks. And then these are also repair kits, which they'll work to repair stuff later on. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and put this in there. And then I'm going to put this pot. So the pot is it's actually making something, so I can't put the pot in there while it's making something. But I'm going to go ahead and eat this. That's some of the meat that I made. We'll actually grab this meat. We'll grab all these waters. We can now make those. What else is in here? We can make some cornbread. I'll go ahead and make that. So once this meat is done, the only problem with the charred meat is it causes you to get thirsty. So, which right now I don't have anything to drink, so that's always a challenge. So, but we're gonna try and get that taken care of. I've been streaming for about an hour now. And I am going to wait for this to finish up. This is the only really slow part in here. So this says 36 seconds, but as 36 seconds are going by, probably an hour is going to go by in game time. So that one's kind of frustrating, but that's how it works, unfortunately. So that's one where kind of, yeah, I'm going to repair my thing, I'm going to repair that, I'm going to repair my bow since we're busy here. And I'm going to turn this off, so now I can put the pot in there. So now that I put the pot in there, if I go to drink, it'll let me make water. I'm going to go ahead and make 8 waters, which as you see is going to take 3 minutes. So one thing I'm going to do, if you hold the right mouse button and select something, it'll select it in half. So you can see here this is going to be for 37 minutes. I'm going to select it in half again, which is now down to 19, and I'm going to do that. That's 10 minutes, and that's 5 minutes. I'm going to let that go ahead and run for 5 minutes. I could probably split it again, but I'm not going to bother. And then, actually, let me go ahead here. So it says I can make, oh, I need water to make the cornbread. So yeah, until the water's done, I won't be able to make water. So, but we're going to go ahead and turn that back on and let it go. It'll shut off on its own. So we don't have any water on us now, but that'll be okay for now. I did another buried supply, so it's way over there. But since it's 11 o'clock, let's go ahead and do that. Because one nice thing about the buried supply is it'll probably have some resources in it that I can eat or drink. Let's go ahead and do that while we're thinking about it. Looks like I'm going to have to go through this town, which is probably dangerous, but I think we'll be okay. Let's see if I can sneak through here. It'll let me through. Yeah, it did. Yeah, so here's an ambulance. I'm going to go ahead and search this ambulance. And the shopping cart, there's a potato. That's always good. Ambulance usually has good stuff. Bandages, not that good. So obviously my lucky looter's not really working that well. There's a junk shop. There's a crawler. Loudmouth crawler. I need to make some more arrows. Back, so let's go ahead and cut through here. See if I can search this car. No, the car's not here. The trash cans you can search, which kind of like trash bags, except they don't disappear. Yeah. Carcasses. Always nice. This car I can search. Nothing really important. So yeah, the lucky looter doesn't really seem to be working very well. There's a chicken. I'm going to see if I can catch him. Ah. Alright. I caught the chicken. Chicken will give me feathers and meat and bones. Which is kind of nice. Oh, we already looted these mailboxes, so we've already been over here. Yeah, these mailboxes are empty. So, yeah, so the mailboxes you want to loot because they have books in them. Empty green SUV. Yeah, so we've actually been here. Remember, this is a police station and a fire station. The police car you can actually loot, but it is locked, so you have to use lockpicks on it. I usually try not to pick anything until I get at least 1 point in lockpicking, because otherwise you really just throw your lockpicks away pretty quickly. And they are, at least in the beginning, they're pretty hard to come by. The appliance company says it's a level 2 red. So there is, and there's actually the strip joint we talked about earlier. Big buns. Ooh, shot him in the leg. Oh, shot him in the leg again. Missed him that time. Missed him again. There we go. He's dead. Let's see if we can collect any arrows from him. Really need to build some more arrows. So let's go. Stone arrow. Need some more rocks. Oop, there's a nurse. That's an electrical truck over there that gives pretty good stuff, but nothing that's really helpful at this time. Oh. There we got her. Only took 4 arrows. What a waste. Alright. Stuff to leave here. I'll scrap these. Actually, the steel club parts, I'm probably gonna... It won't let me scrap them, but I can sell them. There is a cement mixer. Oh, there's a forge one. Yes. So that's 4. I think I need 5 to get forge. So if we find another one. Destroyed cement mixer. There's 5. Excellent. So now I can build a forge. That's very profitable. There's a stump over there. A couple stumps. Never turn down a stump. Because you never know. And they respawn pretty good, so I should clear them. There's another honey. Good job. Alright. So I'm going to mark this nitrous. Alright. So where's our quest over here? Okay. So we're going to go over here and dig this one. The dig ones are usually away from buildings, which is kind of nice. Not always, but most times they're away from buildings. So there's actually a tree in this one, which is going to prove problematic. But I'm going to go ahead and do it anyway. So we're going to start digging. Hopefully we find this one pretty quick as well. I'm getting pretty lucky with these. And actually there's, looks like it's kind of rocky ground, which could prove problematic. But we're going to see what we can do here. I usually, when I start, I try to dig in the center, because usually the circle will come in from the sides. But I also try to dig around so that I can climb back out. As I said, it's real easy to get stuck in these things. We are low on stamina. Let it regenerate a little bit. Says we're only 2.2 meters from the stuff. Now you can see if I fall down in that hole, it says I'm 0.7. So that means it's over here somewhere. So if we go this way, that's further away. This is getting closer. There's 0.3. Let's try this. This doesn't always work. There it is, right there. Oh, yeah, so we are getting really lucky with these. So there's another food one. And beer, which I don't want, but I got some other food here. So I'll go ahead and grab that. Oop. I fell down in the hole. And I somehow crouched down. So that caused problems. Getting foggy. Get my bow out. I'm going to kneel down. These guys, I won't get any. I won't get any. I won't get any. I won't get any sneak damage, sneak bonus from them because they came as part of the quest. Oop, we dodged. Blew his head off. That was nice. Blew his head off. So yeah, these are level 1 quests. So it looks like it generates 3 zombies each time. So that guy, I can get some sneak damage, sneak bonus on. He died. Blew his arm off. No arrow. So let's go ahead and head back to the trader. We'll turn this one in. And my water should be done. It's kind of nice to not have to sit around and wait for it to cook. This is going to take us back through the city, I think. So here's this is a generator. We'll see what it has. Just metal. This rusty barrel usually has fuel in it. There is another stump. I'll clear these stumps because they might generate some more stumps here, which would be nice. One of the things I do from time to time is I actually, way overburdened, but I will do the 7-day up on top of these things because the zombies can't get up to you. But really just depends on. Oh, there's a newspaper box. So it's got a rifle book, hunting book. All right, there's a sports bag. Sports bag has a hat. It's cold resist. We'll hang on to that. Oop, there's a dog house over there, and there's a dog sitting next to it. See the dog? Unfortunately, he's probably going to come and attack me. Yep, so. Alright, so he didn't see us, which was kind of nice. He's attacking something. Unfortunately, my stamina is going to go down. So, yeah, so now I'm running out of stamina, so let's not do that. Ah, it actually has my arrow here, so I'm going to go ahead and pick it up. So I don't know where he went. He's beating on something. Let's see if I can get an angle at him. So he's just oh, there he is. Okay, so he's just attacking something. So since he hasn't seen us, that was a really crappy shot. Another really crappy shot. The mouse is falling off the mouse pad. Ah, he's dead. Level 5. All right. Ah. All right, he's dead. He almost sneak attacked me. Ah, there's a book. These sandwiches. We got a lot of these sandwiches laying around. One other thing you can do with the dogs is you can harvest them for leather. We need leather for our forge. So now we're actually able to make a forge. So another thing I want to do back at our base. So there's somebody inside there. They're gonna beat on that. I'm not gonna wait around for them to beat through it. When and if they beat through it, they can come get me. There's some dead bodies there. I'm gonna leave those. We're pretty overburdened, so it's starting to rain again. As I mentioned before, rains a lot in this game. So, I think what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and post these videos to YouTube. So that way you guys can maybe garner some more support for my stream. You guys be able to see them over there. There's this charcoal grill. Sometimes you can get charcoal or other stuff from it. Chair, cooler, peas. See if this was carbon looted. It has not. So let's go ahead and loot it. We need to catch our breath anyway. Another sandwich. I think if you eat the sandwiches, you get sick. Yeah, so we've already been here. Actually, there's a mailbox, which I didn't see earlier. Oh, and there's medical supplies sitting here. There's paper. Go ahead and pick up these medical supplies. There's a medical journal. More painkillers. Ooh, let's scrap this. Alright, we need that. Ooh, there's a nurse. Now, I've been past that ambulance more than once, so I don't know where she came from. But wait for her to stand up. And she goes. Alright, let's get my arrows back. Alright. Definitely take the experience. Trader's right up here. We can actually go in this side door since we're running out of stamina. Get the truck. Actually, I bet you I can loot these trucks. I don't have any room. It's not enough to sell, so let's drop that. This one actually is already empty. Okay. So let's go in here.
What do you think?
Turn in our quests. So first aid kits are kind of nice. Problem is, I don't think he's going to give them to us because he's going to say our inventory's full. So, which is always a problem. So I'm going to say, may I see your inventory? And then I'm going to sell him this headlight. And these brass knuckles. And I need 100 of those to sell them. And I need 50 to sell those. So I don't have enough for those. So that's all I can sell. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and sell him the beer.
Cha-ching!
So I guess go ahead and get these.
Now that you did it.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get the first aid kits. So he doesn't have any more buried supplies.
Word of advice.
So the next one we'll do is fetch.
Before you come to a job interview.
So we'll do this fetch one. We're actually going to go here and go back to our base, get that water. So it's 1700. I've been streaming for an hour and 25 minutes, so I think here I'm going to quit here in the next couple minutes. I'm going to do a few more things at the base and then I'll quit. And I'm going to try and, like I said, push these out to YouTube. So hopefully some of you will see them on YouTube and can decide if you want to come and watch the stream live. Always more fun live. So, but so we cleared all that out. We can probably put the potato in there. Nope, we don't have any room. So concrete's like 94, which is kind of, oh, I could have sold those. So let me put these back here. We'll definitely sell those. And these. So let's go ahead and put the potato in there. Actually, I have some more. Where I got those rocks, but let's go in here and there's our 8 water. And actually, oh, it's out of wood, so we gotta put the wood in there, and then we can make some more water. And I can make cornbread, which is kind of nice. I'm actually gonna do this. Actually, we're gonna do this. And so that's 41 and 5, so 5 minutes 41 seconds. I'm gonna turn it off. I'm gonna go ahead and split these. It's 9 minutes, 5 minutes, and 28 seconds. So yep, that's not enough. So actually, while you have it, if you just right click, it'll just put 1. That goes to 618. That'll be enough. Won't need that. I'm actually going to go back to the trader and sell this other stuff. Actually, what else do we have in here that we might be able to sell? That armor we're going to use here eventually. Yeah, the concrete's always good to have. I could sell the headlights, but I might need them. Wool I might need. Yeah, so we'll save all this stuff. Don't have enough of those to sell. Oh, we were going to make a forge. So, forge takes clay. Actually, I think it takes cobblestone. Yeah, I gotta actually look at the forge because it takes a lot of stuff. So, pipes. I think it takes some duct tape. That's a good bet. We'll need some more duct tape. So let's go ahead and we got a storm coming in. I'm gonna put forge here so you can actually search. There's the forge. So it needs a wood log. Cobblestone rocks, we need 50 of those, so I'm going to have to figure out, I have to make them. 3 duct tape, 3 short run pipes, and 10 leather. Okay, so we need 2 more duct tape. So I'm going to do recipe, duct tape. I'll make 2 of those out of duct tape. And then I'm going to do cobblestone rocks. We have 22, we need 50, so that's 28. So we should make that with these. So I'm actually just going to type 28. Alright. And then I also need a wood log. Wood log. And that just takes wood, 10 wood. So I'm going to craft one of those. Now we should have everything we need to make the forge. Yep. Now it says I'm thirsty, so I'm going to go ahead and craft the forge. And I'm going to put here all my excess materials. I don't have to worry about that. I'm going to go ahead and drink this water. Oh, I was going to say, why do we only have 3? But I only have 3 because I used 4 to make the cornbread. So, actually, we can take the beer and sell them the beer too. So, there's the forge. I'm going to go ahead here and place this forge down. That is 7, 8. Place the forge down. I usually don't place it out here in the open like this, but since I'm playing by myself, it really doesn't matter. I am going to put some wood in there. And then I'm going to put this. And actually what I usually do is I leave one in my inventory so it keeps an open space. I don't run out of inventory. Oh. These in here. There. And the other thing we need in there is clay. So, I want to put the clay turn this on and let it go ahead and process. Add the water there. Cornbread. Cornbread's a really good one to eat. Healing me and giving me food, which is always good. There's my food bar. And use another one. And so what's happening is that iron that we've been harvesting from recycling, from salvaging stuff, that is actually going to allow us to make iron arrowheads. So now we can start doing iron arrows, which would be a lot better. As this gets here, I'm going to wait on this cornbread and I'm going to turn this off. I'm pretty sure I can make a better bow. Primitive bow. Nope, still says level 1. Oh, that's weird. Let me check my spear. Stone spear is also level 1. That's weird. So, I thought because I put points in spear, I put points in bow, that would let me build them better, but obviously not. 5 seconds left for this. Turn that off. Put the glue back up there so we can build stuff later. This is adding those iron in there, so I can actually say I want iron arrowheads. Go ahead and make those. I'm actually going to run here and sell this stuff and just let that run. I keep seeing that. So I killed the chicken with a shovel. Let's do a new one. I'm actually going to leave the door open because I'm only going to be here a second.
Time is money, and I'll wager you don't have any.
Alright, so we sold all those.
Oh, you want a guarantee, huh? Well, maybe you should try Shamway.
One thing I do once I get a stack of brass is I usually find bullet casings. So I usually don't have to make bullet casings. So once I get a stack of brass, I sell that back to them. I actually make pretty good money off of that. So the money's always something nice to have for later on. So that sound that you hear there, that's a sound you hear every time you come to your home. Alright, so you can see all the iron's gone. So we're going to get about 100 iron arrowheads out of this, which is kind of nice. So we'll go ahead and use those. Make those up. I'm going to, if I scrap these, I don't think it really gives us anything. It might give us stone. Definitely doesn't give us feathers, which would be nice. But I'll get rid of those. So, and actually our bow, do this and hold down the R. It lets you choose which ammo you want. I want to switch to iron. And so now if I look in my inventory, I have 1 stone arrow left. So I went, actually gave me wood. So tell this to make iron arrows. 88, that's how many feathers we have. So. I'm going to go ahead and turn this off. And I think I'm going to call that a day for the stream, guys. So I'm going to try and figure out how to push this through YouTube. And I'm also going to research the music that I use in both my stream ended starting soon and my Be Right Back screens is not copyrighted. I intentionally went out and got non-copyrighted music so that I could use it. So why it's telling me it's copyrighted is kind of bugging me. So I'm going to try and figure that out. But really appreciate you guys watching, and have a great day. I will talk to you later. So go ahead and set this to stream ended. You guys take care. Have a good night.